This time, it's all about sleepwalking. Are you ready to face the fear? My younger brother was what you'd call a sleepwalker, prone to wandering unconsciously while asleep. His peculiar behavior peaked during his later elementary school years. Every 3 or 4 days, he would suddenly wake up in the middle of the night, turn on the TV to watch the white noise with an empty gaze as if hypnotized. Despite the broadcast day being long over. Dressed in his pajamas, he once tried to leave the house with his bag, fumbling with the locked front door, and we had to collectively stop him. On another occasion, feeling someone's presence, I awoke to find my brother reaching for my neck, only for him to suddenly flip over in surprise. Upon seeing my eyes wide open. Around this time, a concern for our family presented itself. It was the approach of the annual school camping trip for 5th graders. The mere thought of him wandering out of the tent at night sent shivers down my spine. What follows is a story I heard from my brother's classmates. As expected, it happened. After the excitement of the campfire and the pillow fights, a kind of ritual had ended, it was bedtime, and the teachers herded everyone back to their tents. Some fell asleep quickly, but many kids struggled to do so. After several hours, when even the teachers had gone to sleep, it happened. My brother sat up suddenly and silently made his way towards the pile of backpacks. He rummaged through them, mumbling, "No, not this one. It's not here. Mom, it's not here." Some of the kids who were awake began to look in his direction, one by one. For a while, no one dared to speak in the face of this bizarre scene until finally, one brave soul asked, "What's wrong?" Startled, my brother turned and exclaimed, "I have to go," and grabbed a random backpack before dashing outside. The shock prompted everyone to actively stop him, but he kept looking off into the distance, repeatedly murmuring, "I have to go, I have to go." The next day, my brother was tormented by stomach pains and a fever nearing 104 degrees Fahrenheit for 2 days. My mother, thinking it was just a common cold, said we could take him to the hospital tomorrow without much worry. However, that night, my brother appeared in my mother's dream. Standing by her bedside, he whispered, "I'll hold a grudge. I'll hold a grudge. I'll hold a grudge." Jolted awake, my mother realized this was urgent and rushed to my brother's room. Upon speaking to him and looking at his face, she found my brother with his eyes wide open, not moving, whispering menacingly, "I'll hold a grudge against you." Rushed to the emergency room, he was taken straight to surgery. We were told he wouldn't have survived if we had been an hour later. Various incidents involving my brother occurred after that. And for reasons of their own, he is no longer with us in this world. How was it for everyone? It sent chills down your spine, didn't it? Perhaps the younger brother was almost becoming a resident of the dream world. Maybe now he appears in the dreams of his brother and mother, and perhaps even in yours. Good night.